Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhi here today and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time. It's honestly been a very long time coming. As you can tell by today's title, I am doing a book haul, and today I went shopping with my best friend. We got some really good books today. I know I found a lot of books and I can't believe I bought this many in one go. I'm honestly not going to be giving a description of all these books because there's so many, and it will make probably an hour-long video if I don't go through them. But let's go ahead and get started. The first bookstore I went to was Barnes & Noble. The first book I have is The Lake by Natasha Preston. This is actually a newer release. It was released this year, and this is the same author as the seller. I recently got my hands on the seller, so I plan on reading that very soon, but this one just seems really good as well. The next book I have is One of Us is Next by Karen M. McCannis. So this is the sequel to One of Us is Lying. I'm reading this book actually with my friend in the near future, and I'm excited about it. So the next book I have is Les Mis by Victor Hugo. I guess I could have said the full name. Les Miserables. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and I had a copy of Les Mis, but I like this one better. I've been recently collecting my classics and building up my classic shelf. I actually just bought another bookshelf. It was bookshelf number 8, and I know I'm gonna need more room already. This is the life of a reader and book collector, but this edition is just beautiful, and it's gonna match my other ones that I've got from Barnes & Noble, and I'm honestly so excited. The next book I have is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, and this has been on my TBR list for so long. I have been wanting to get my hands on this book since it came out, and I don't know why it took me so long to buy it, but so I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm so excited to read it. I love The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and that was my first Victoria Schwab book, and I'm honestly just dying to read more books by her because I know I've heard they're absolutely amazing, so I gotta read more of them. Alright, so the next two books are actually part of technically a series, but you could read them by themselves, and that is The Mysterious Affair at Styles and Death in the Clouds by Agatha Christie. And these are part of the Hercule Poirot series, and I honestly love Agatha Christie. She is a queen. Like, they are not kidding when they call her the queen of mystery, because I have literally loved every book that I have read by her so far, and I've not been let down, so I plan on actually collecting all of her books. So yeah, I'm so excited to read these. So the next books I got from a used bookstore called McKay's. It's a wonderful store. I absolutely love it. You can get some of the new releases for, you know, like half the price, and it's amazing. Let me tell you, I love McKay's. I could spend so much time at McKay's, it's not even funny. Alright, so the next books I have are also part of a series. This is one I've been wanting to collect for a long time. So I'm just gonna go and show you. And that is the series of Unfortunate Events. For some reason, I only have 3 books of the Unfortunate Events series, and I only have, like, I don't even have, it's not like I have 1, 2, 3. It's like I have random numbers. So I am collecting these books again, and I'm so excited. I found them and they were really, really cheap. They were like only $2 a piece, and yeah. Don't have many more to get actually after this. This book I have is Are These My Bazumas I See Before Me by Louise Renison. This is part of the Confessions of Georgia Nicholson series. So in other words, this is part of the Angus Thong and Perfect Snogging series. I've been working to collect the series for a while now. I can never honestly find all of them, and they're really cheap too when I do find them, so I'm happy with that. The next book I have is also part of a series, and it's After We Collided by Anna Todd, and this is the sequel to After. I got this book half price, and it's pretty much brand new. I'm so excited. So the next book I have is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This book, actually, I will say, I just finished reading not too long ago. My friend let me borrow her book, and I honestly was very surprised about this book. It was really good. definitely different than what I expected it to be, but I definitely enjoyed it, and I actually gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So very good. So I had to get myself a copy to put on my bookshelf though. The next book I have is The Paris Library by Janet Skeslin Charles. This is actually a new release, and I got it for half the price, and I'm so excited about it. I am a sucker for World War II books. Sometimes I have a hard time reading World War II books, even though I enjoy reading them so much. Like, I have to mentally prepare myself because I never know what to expect. This book I have is Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer, and I am so excited to have this book though. I've been wanting to read it for quite some time. I honestly have not been reading as much YA contemporary recently. I've been more in a fantasy thriller mood. I don't know if it's just changing, but I still like a good contemporary read, so I'm very excited to have found this one. The next book I have is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn, and this is actually going to be a movie that is supposed to be released, I believe, this year on Netflix. I think originally it was going to have a theater release, but because of COVID, that is going to be just straight to stream. I'm honestly excited to read this book. I've heard it's really good, and I got a really good price on this book. It was only $4.50, guys. Like, that's great for a hardback. We like a good deal on books, honestly. It costs to live like this. The next book I have is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, and I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book. I'm so glad I found it, actually, because I was going to order it one way or another. I was going to get this book, and it just so happened that I found it, and it's half price, and we love that. Next book I have is The Light in Hidden Places by Sharon Cameron. So this is another World War II book. Reese Witherspoon has like a book club, and this is like part of her YA book club read, and I am so excited to read this one. I feel like it's just gonna be, I feel like all these books are gonna be amazing, but this one's gonna be really good. So we have one more bag to get through, and this was my third bookstore that I went to in one day. That's crazy to go that many bookstores. I don't know why. I guess yesterday was my birthday, so maybe I'm just like, oh yeah, treat yourself. It's your birthday. It's a late birthday present to yourself. I don't know what I was thinking today, guys. I don't know. The next book I have is Third Girl by Agatha Christie, and this is also part of the Hercule Poirot series. I'm so excited to just get all her work, but this one seemed really good and I wanted to get it. The next book I have is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Okay, so I know I'm late on this boat. I've heard really amazing things about the series, and I have finally decided that I'm going to pick it up and read it. I will eventually invest in getting the rest of the series. I'm one of those people who like to buy the series ahead of time, because if I don't and I end up loving it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need the next book. That happened to me recently where I didn't have the next book and I was struggling to find the next book, and so I will not do that again. I will be, when I start reading it, I will make sure to have the second book on hand, because I will not do that to myself again. Alright, the next book I have is actually a new release. It was just released a few days ago, I believe, and that is House of Holo by Crystal Sutherland, and I am beyond excited about this book. It sounds so good, and the cover is really unique and beautiful. I actually love it. Without the dust jacket, it is purple, my favorite color. We love that. So I'm very excited to read this book. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. The last book I have is After We Fell by Anna Todd, and this is the third book in the After series. I had After We Collided earlier. I decided to go ahead and buy what I needed from the series, and I only was missing 2 books, so I'm so excited though. This one's big. This one's actually really big, but I can do it. If I can read over 1,000-page book, this will be nothing. I'm honestly curious to see how many books I ended up buying today, so I'm going to count them real quick. Okay guys, so I ended up buying 24 books today. I think that's the most I bought in one day. That is crazy. Okay guys, that's it for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you very soon with another video. I do have an unhaul coming very soon. I got rid of probably about 100 books, if not more. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!